all at the same time.
All at the same
10
time.
lyrical,
Yeah.
spherical, diabolical denizens of the deep who whole stall around the corner of the quo, of the quay, of the quivy, all at the same time.
All at the same time.
So take 10. See if you can get 10.
I think I got to see.
Take 10 and see.
10 would be 10 lyrical, spherical, diabolical denizens of the deep who haul stall around the quay of the corner of the quo of the quay of the quivy all at the same time.
Beautiful! We'll be back after a word from you down. Here's you down. We'll be back after a word from you down.
Tonight.
And now here's a word from you down.
Thank you, Jerry.
Move that teleprompter. I said already, here's a word from you down. As long as it stays
Tonight.
there, I'm saying, and here's a word from you down.
Tonight I'd like to
Here's a
welcome
text
new
from
sponsor
Brendan
to the
Boyden.
Tonight
Go
Show.
ahead, baby.
Ocean Spray.
Good.
This is the new sponsor.
Wonderful.
Ocean Spray Cranberry.
Beautiful.
Now, we hope that they'll be with
You
us for a
look
long
like Miriam
time.
Hopkins.
They have a lot of great suggestions for summertime
beautiful.
good eating for your whole
Nothing like
family.
that really
Chicken
tastes
every
good.
Sunday. Cranberries
Like
every
a
chicken.
whole turkey in
Cranberries
there.
packed by Ocean Spray.
Ocean Spray.
Chicken every Sunday. Cranberries every chicken. Chicken every Sunday.
Oh, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Cranberries every chicken.
Chicken goes so good any day, and Ocean Spray cranberries go so good with any chicken. Grill some chicken slow and easy till it's done to a turn. Then bring on the cranberries. So good with chicken.
Chicken every Sunday. Cranberries every chicken.
Slice some cold roast chicken, add dressing, then bring on the cranberry sauce. Ocean Spray cranberries make chicken salad a great main dish. And on picnics, serve cold fried chicken with cranberry sauce.
Chicken every Sunday. Cranberries every chicken.
Tangy, sparkling cranberries.
Wasn't any lid on the piano.
And that was the music of Skitch Strader and his non-recording band. I have a couple of wires here I'd like to read. Could I hear it myself? It sounds like it's a very quietness. Thank you, innkeeper. These are wires from the nice people in Framingham, Massachusetts. Well, they were nice enough to send me the wire, and I think that I should read it. Mr. Ben Siegel, who is the operator of this very lovely tent. It's a tent. They got poles, and I went out. They introduced the star of the show, and everyone thought it was a tuxedo with a monkey in it. How did they figure that? Dear Mr. Lewis, I'll never forget your one-man show last night. Sitting there watching you truly made me think of Pagliacci, and you know what a long, boring opera that is. You know, you got to read them as they come in, Huey, baby. You know what I mean, sweetie? You're enjoying it for me, right? Dear Mr. Lewis, this is an unusual request. I was at your show last evening, and I wonder if, instead of the usual photograph, you would please send me a little model figure of yourself. I already have the pins. Oh, that's kind of warm. Dear Mr. Lewis, you know Western Onion. If they can do it to us, we can do it to them. Dear Mr. Lewis, what enjoyment you gave us. You seemed surprised at how long and loud the laughter was that greeted your entrance. I guess after this you will check yourself in the mirror before entering. Dear Mr. Lewis, this is a poem. This world needs a funny man, one who really knows how to make us laugh and smile, forgetting all our woes. That's nice. No one's life is all sunshine. Sometimes the snow needs melting. That's why I'm grateful every day that you exist, Red Skelton. Okay. Okay, you know, you never know. Sometimes they fall this way and that way. You know what I mean, Hugh? Drink up, sweetie. That's vodka for all you got.
Any lead on the jewels?
On the robbery?
Yeah.
Yes, it was
Third?
my father.
Kind of thought that.
Oh, well, you know, Dad, ever since... I don't like to get into it, Hugh. Well, sometimes, you know, you just don't like to talk about those things. Ladies and gentlemen, this Tuck commercial better be extra good.
You gonna do it now?
Hugh, because I'm very, very close to the sponsor. We're stuck with it. That's kind of a pun, you know, a play on words. Tape, stuck. If I ever get out of this one. They make really the finest, and I say this from experience. They are fine producers of a fine cellophane tape, Tuck. Here's Hugh Downs to tell you exactly why this is a product that has no right on the market. It doesn't work, really. I have a roll at the hotel, and it's stuck to my suitcase.
Okay, Jerry.
I haven't been oh, you got it, Hugh? Wonderful. Take it away. Hugh Downs. He's 2 feet away from me. What is this yelling?
These are the magic new Tuck flip-top sandwich bags that are now in supermarkets everywhere. They do work. Each marvelous transparent bag has a unique flip top, which locks in the flavor and freshness so completely that the bread stays really fresh and soft for days on end. You merely put a sandwich, let's say, in the Tuck sandwich bag. You tuck in the flap there, flip the top this way, and you keep every sandwich much more appetizing. Fresh as the moment you made it. Now, you'll find Tuck flip tops are just great for your picnics and beach parties this summer. So tomorrow,
Time when the snow is on the
for
ground.
sure, get this inexpensive box of 80 crystal clear Tuck flip-top sandwich bags. Okay, Jerry?
Thank you, Hugh. This is a man I don't believe. He can do a commercial, and he knew he knew that I wouldn't do anything, but he knew I was on the sideline. It's amazing at how this is a very trusting soul. You see the eyes go to the corner 4 times? You did very good, Hugh. You have an envelope, they tell me?
Johnny Lynch gave me an envelope before we went on. All it says is tonight.
That is...
You want it?
No, that's for you. That's a notarized envelope. Remember we talked the other night when we did 1 hen, 2 ducks, 3 squawking geese? We talked about retention. Well, the kids and the production staff this afternoon, we were talking about possibly repeating it, you know, as I said, to the people that didn't have the opportunity to hear it all clearly, which we did tonight. We talked about, one of the kids asked me about retention, and I said, if you want to remember something, you remember it. They made a list of names, objects, I should say. It's a list of 10 objects that you might have given me. Things that interest Hugh Downs. And actually there are 9 objects because Hugh Downs are 9 letters to the name. See, I create these wonderful personal touches to make the show a little more tasty. Got the picture, sweetie?
I never knew the number of letters in my name before. But
Well, I did because I like... My mother used to take me to see you when I was just a kid. When you were doing Merton Marge, if you recall. Sit with him over there. Sit with him. So these are 9 objects, Hugh, and the letter is notarized. It's been certified, and it's sworn to. I think the information is inside. It also includes your Social Security number. So I am retaining the 9 numerals, the objects that coincide with the numerals, your Social Security number. Now, if you open it, you ask me the number of an object or the object, I shall give you the coinciding number, or ask me the 3rd letter or the 8th or the 6th letter of your Social Security number and juggle it any way you like. Or I will add the numerals for you, whichever way, and see if I have
That's something that you've
I've tried to retain this list, and I'm holding about 9 other lists from some other shows I did, like To Tell the Truth, which I flunked, and... Well, is it...
This number. Yeah, I see what it's notarized.
All right.
It's no gag. I thought it was a gag.
No, it's no gag.
Well, suppose I started by asking you what number 4 was. Is that a fair question?
Yeah. Gun.
Gun is right. Number 7?
Don't tell me, but
All right.
just pass it and we can...
All right. Is it all right if I ask you what number a certain object
Yes,
is?
certainly.
What number is sextant?
1.
Yes, that's right. Well, let's say that the middle 2 numbers of my Social Security number, which would be between the dashes, Do you recall it?
Yeah, that's 07.
Yeah, that's right. 07.
Yeah.
And the whole thing? You have it?
29007 2129.
That's right. That's right.
Wait, thank you. 7 is guitar.
Yes, it is. Guitar. That's
All right.
That's right. All right. What number is electronics?
8.
Yes. What is number 2?
Atlas.
Yes. Well, can you recite them? Can you recite them?
1 is sextant, 2 is atlas, 3 is flippers, meaning the scuba diver flippers.
Right.
4 is gun, because you like guns. 5 was today's show, which you're going to do.
Yes.
6, sponsor, which we don't particularly have to discuss. 7 is guitar, because it's your favorite instrument. 8, electronics, because you're nuts like I am. 9 is the name of your show that you do every day, concentration, and your number is 290072129.
Yes. Good boy.
All right.
Good work. Yeah.
You, there's a blackboard, and, we have a promo. We can go to that in a second.
All right.
Yeah, we can have fun with the audience.
Yeah.
At least try it, anyhow.
Yeah.
We have a promo coming up, and it's a very interesting... This is a beautiful, really... this takes place... actually, it was created...
Revolution in Hungary. At the Berlin Wall. In Vienna with Kennedy and Khrushchev. Your man on the scene, Frank Burkholzer, NBC News. His present assignment, Moscow. Burkholzer first saw the Russian capital in 1955, when he traveled with Chancellor Adenauer for the West German leader's meeting with Khrushchev. The next year, he was dodging bullets in Budapest as Russian tanks crushed the Hungarian revolt. With frontline duty behind him, he became NBC's correspondent in the State Department for 3 years. Now in Moscow, his varied experience uniquely qualifies him to report and interpret activities behind the Kremlin walls. On the spot around the clock, your man on the scene in Moscow is Frank Burkholzer of the award-winning NBC News Department. One of the more than 700 men and women stationed in 75 countries to bring you the most complete coverage. One more reason why the network most people watch for news is NBC.
At 6:30 in the morning on television, you can see the Ford Foundation. You can see many of the school shows. You can see the shows actually at 6 and 6:30, and I very honestly suspect that these shows are designed for students and teachers, and it's very intriguing. But I'm going to get this man one day. He says 2 quotient minus 1 fathometer degree 2 plus 1 designated by undertones of C2O could create 1 elongated 15th fathom degree, which is actually schmaltz. You got to look at that in the morning. It's fantastic. Did you ever see those shows?
Yeah.
These guys, you know what they are? They're absolute nuts. To learn this stuff, it's ridiculous. Hugh, why don't you ask the people in the audience to give you numeral objects, and I'll see if, as I hear them, I can remember them.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, I just found out while we were on the commercial there that Jerry had seen this list that you saw before there. A very short time, really. He ran down it like this. Then it was notarized and sealed up, and so that what he did there was not a result of a long time studying.
But I shall retain the list, Hugh. We didn't tell you.
It stayed with you.
No, I will retain it for as long as you say you will keep the list.
All right.
In other words, if I know you're going to test me, I'll retain it. If you are going to throw it away, then I'll
Well, let me
dismiss
hang
it.
on to it then, because I want to...
All right, your pocket was okay, unless you'd like to get a case.
I'll make sure. All right. Does somebody want to call an object here, and I'll...
Number 1.
Number 1.
Bird bag.
What? No, number 1.
Said an object.
I want an object for number 1.
Lady that said 9, you're out. You're playing with the Mets.
All right. We'll take bird bath as number 1. 'cause
Bird
somebody
bath,
said that.
I've got to hear that again, Hugh.
All right. Number 1.
Bird bath? Good. Welcome to the Sam Levinson Show.
Number 2. All right, corkscrew came through very loudly. Let's have them from the audience because people will think they're ringers if they're back here.
No, one at a time, folks. Come on, folks. Now hold it down or we're going to have to clear the area. We're testing again today.
Number 2 is corkscrew.
Thank you, you down. I have 2 corkscrew. What am I bid for a 3 bun? Shut yours also.
Number 3 is swimming pool.
Splendid.
Swimming
we need
pool.
one-word objects, few.
Oh, we do?
Yes, so make that either pool, or pool. Do we agree on pool, folks? Do we agree on pool? Wonderful. The meeting is in the cellar tomorrow at 8.
Now, number 4, automobile.
What kind? All right, no, that's not important. You see, if you folks would just raise your hand and let Mr. Downs point here, I'm hearing all of these things, and now all I got so far is Hugh Downs. 1, may I
sure.
check it? 1 was birdback.
Right.
2 was corkscrew.
Right.
3 was pool or swimming pool. 4, automobile.
Right.
All right. 5. That man in the front, that looks like... No,
5,
we'll
let's
point to the people. What is it, sir? Very good.
Right.
You're in the show. 1 word. Matzo would be good. Your matzo been a beautiful baby.
5. Now, number 6 from...
Wait, who said that? A Vic Tanny reject. Thank you. Gymnasium, spelled J-I-M. Nays, M-A-A's, N-M-M. Gymnasium. No, is it What number was Gymnasium? 6?
Number 6.
Gymnasium, right? Gymnasium. Lady, pull your skirt down, lady. I'm warning you.
Gymnasium, number 6.
6, thank you. Number 7 for Mr. Dooms. No, he'll point to you. Point.
Did you say broad?
No, the lady.
No.
No, I think you said fraud.
Broad. Oh.
Is that what you said, fraud? Broad. This is a PTA telecast. Idiot.
Broad.
What did he say?
You make it fraud.
Fraud. That's better because you never know if someone will come over. What number was that,
Now,
you?
That's number 7.
Oh,
Broad.
wait, now, let's hold it a second. Let's hold it. Just 1 second. All right, you go on. Wait a minute, lady. You've been told now.
Number 8.
No, may I just interrupt a second? The lady there that yelled out, do you have family in Germany?
Right there on the aisle. A what? A lizard.
What number is that, you?
8 is
I
lizard.
lost 7. Was 7 fraud?
Fraud, yes.
Thank you.
And number 8 is lizard.
Lizard. Very good. At least someone came up with something that's sickening. We need 1 more.
And number 9.
Wait, not yet. No, we can't. We'll come back. What was 9?
Telescope.
Telescope? Where was gymnasium then?
Play your hunch in color Wednesday at 10, 9 Central Time.